How are you? How's your day been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we'll be talking. Of course, I know you already know the topic, but let me just say it. It's all about going from being a spectator to a superstar. And so we have a special guest today, and she'll be joining us shortly. Okay. So I'll just quickly invite more people to join us. Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for more people to join us, hi, she's here. Hi, Ella. So, yeah. Hi, the boy Daniel, boy Hassan. Hi.
Hey,
Good girl.
good to see you.
How are you today?
I'm well. I'm here.
The superstar vibe, right? It's not easy, I know. And you've been running a program since last week. So I can
Yes,
imagine how hectic it's been. And you're still
Yep.
looking gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? Hope you're well.
Fantastic.
Good.
We thank God. The pressure and the psychological effect of the COVID-19. But again, hey, life goes on. God is in control.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have a few people joining us now. Let's quickly introduce my special guest for today, Ella. I love the name Ella. And you know what? Okay, let me not go there. I'll tell you behind the curtain later.
Okay.
But Ella is special. I know it's from Emmanuel, and it's all about Advent, God being with us. And
Yeah.
fantastic name. I love it.
Thank you.
So, for those joining us today, our special guest is Ella. Ella, the bridge builder, right? Ella is a managing partner with the Hill Bridge Consulting, and she's been a banker and had been a consultant in finance, also both in Nigeria here and in the US. And her passion is helping small business owners blow. Allow me to say that.
I like that.
Because I mean, when you talk about increasing revenue, increasing profit, here we usually say, we need to blow. So you help these small business owners to grow. Me, I want blow.
Fair enough. Well, I think you should leave the comment so that those who are joining us understand what the topic is about. I think you should pin the comment, maybe. The topic.
Okay. So we say from superstar. From Spectator.
Thank you. I see you, Patricia. Thank you.
So today we're talking from Spectator to Superstar.
Yep. Whatever that means.
I'm trying to pin it now.
Okay.
I'm putting it right.
Thank you, everyone who's joining, and thank you for being patient. We just want to pin the topic so that for everyone who's coming in, they have a clear idea of what we're talking about, and then can ask whatever questions they have, or just pitch in and, add a comment. We're all learning.
Yeah. Oh, looks like I'm having
Just
a
tap
little
it.
difficulty here.
Just tap it. Tap it. Tap the comment you made. Hi, Namdi. Been a while. Good evening. Welcome.
Keeps running up and down.
Just tap on it.
Okay.
Catch it.
Good.
And tap it. Fantastic. Good. Well done. Okay.
Okay, so welcome everybody. Without further ado, let's get this going.
Started.
So the topic today is going from being a spectator to a superstar. Now, Ella, I was amazed by one certain post you put up one time with you watching your neighbor working out. And you said, oh, that's my neighbor working out there, and this is me watching. I love that. Tell us more. How to take it from there.
So, thank you, first of all, for having me. I appreciate it. I never take it for granted when someone allows me in their space. It's not something I ever take for granted. So thank you for considering me worthy of that honor. So there was this video, for those who have not seen it and may not even see it, there's a video I made one day, spur of the moment. I got into, work mode that morning. It was early, like past 8, and heard Mexican music from outside. I kind of like Mexican music. So I stepped out, and it was my neighbor working out. Now, we're constantly talking about the time times when I would join her for a walk around the estate, but she likes to run, right? And that's not my thing. So I'm looking at her like, oh my God, that looks like so much work. And I'm almost starting to sweat just watching her. Now, my BMI is certainly higher than hers, right? She has the body that she gets dressed and I'm like, oh my God, girl, I hate you. Because you see it, you want it, but it comes from work. There's a lot of behind the scenes. You only see the banging body when the person is dressed up. But there's a lot that goes behind the scenes, and you just need to ask yourself, are you ready? Are you willing to do the work? And so for that, I was a spectator while she was a superstar. Because in the sense, generally speaking, what it means is a spectator is someone who's standing by and watching, and a superstar is the person that's being watched because they're doing something fantastic, something awesome, something not a lot of people can do. So the truth is, for some areas of our lives, we, for some people, you will be a spectator sometimes and you will be a superstar in other areas, But tonight is about asking for the ones that I want to prioritize. You know how people classify their own success based on different things? For some people, success is about managing a stress-free life. For some people, success is making enough money to travel the world without having to work. For some people, success is, just having a ton of cash and being a philanthropist. For some people, success is being at peace with everyone such that they can go anywhere, have a lot of... So success means different things to all of us. But for whatever is important to you, how do you go from just watching the people that you consider successful and constantly checking their pages and their YouTube channels to know what they're up to, and reading every book that they put out? How do you go from there to becoming the person who now inspires others? How do you go from watching other people to becoming the one that is watched, the one that people now come to your channel or your pages to check what you're doing? So for some, it will be about becoming a superstar when it comes to health and fitness, right? Like in the example we just talked about. For some other people, and for most people who I guess will be, listening to this, it will be about doing that in their business. They currently have a business and they're trying to grow it. They have all these ideas, what they want it to become, but then execution is so hard. And then you start one thing, you fall by the wayside. Sometimes you have a ton of ideas, you don't know where to start from. Other times you start something and then you don't finish because it just looks like everything is distracting you and everything is happening at the same time. And before you know it, 1, 2, 3, 5 years have gone and you've not gotten to that point. So what I hope to just shine a bit of light on today is some of the steps that you can take very practically to get yourself closer to where you want to be. Because usually everything you're doing is either getting you closer to your goal or taking you further away from it. Oftentimes there's no standing still. If you're standing still, you're actually, like setting back because other people are moving. Yeah, so.
Yeah, when you said about watching others and not doing it, so it's mostly all about moving from imagination to execution. So, I mean, at what point would you decide that I've seen enough, I've learned enough, I've watched enough, it's now time for me to take action and do something so that others can turn around and also watch me or learn from me or keep a pace on what
That's a good question. That's a good question. And the best way to know, interestingly, is not someone that's going to tell you. It's not even the intensity of what you see. You know how what we see affects us in different ways. Some days you see it and you're like, okay, all good and well, whatever. Other days you see it and it sends you into thinking mode, like, what am I doing? But for most people, they know they're ready to start taking action when they become very restless. The things that you would normally cope up, whatever, we go do all right, last. Those kind of things we tell ourselves. When you start becoming very restless, you go to bed, it's on your mind. You wake up, it's on your mind. You know, in the course of the day, even as you're trying to focus on other things, it's almost like the heavens and the universe is sending you a sign everywhere you go. You know, so there's just, I don't know which other word to use than restlessness. So when you become restless about the things that you want, it's at that point that you find people even make moves without help. Take fitness, for instance. Some people, or, you know, drug addiction. Some people want to maybe stop relying on certain drugs. Could be prescription drugs, could be hard drugs, or you want to lose weight, you know, which a lot of us fall into that category. And so you get Coach A. They tell you all the things you need to do. You get on it. After 2 months, you lose 2 kg. You know, you get off the program, and then you add 10. You know, or, you know, your family intervenes and, okay, you need to get off those drugs because X, Y, Z. And so you check into a rehab center, you get someone to, you know, help you do all the right things. You get off it, you're out, your boss shouts on you one day, you go back to what you used to do. That's just because it's peripheral. There will come a point, it will just be one day. I mean, you make up in front of the mirror every day, but one day you just look at it like, enough of this. And that's where you find people just go cold turkey and stop whatever bad habits it was they were doing, or just decide, you know what, enough of this. I'm throwing out all the rubbish in my fridge. I'm changing, you know, what I buy and what I eat. I'm changing how I approach, you know, the life that I've been living. I'm changing everything. And then they just make a change because you get to that point where you are just fed up. The status quo no longer works. It's no more enough. Now you are convinced. And at that point, it's actually the best time for maybe a coach to come into your life, because it becomes easy for you to just follow through with the process and then get the results that you want faster. You don't need to be convinced on your own. You've seen and you've decided that enough is enough. Right? So for someone who's in business, they may have been struggling at one particular phase for a time. Someone tells you this is going to help, and then you say, and that's going to cost me 2 naira. I beg. Don't worry, I have some plans. There's some things I want to do. When that works out, you know, and you keep doing that, time is passing. There will come a day on your own, you'll go look for either a consultant or business coach or a productivity coach to say, okay, you know what, I'm ready. I'm really tired of how things are, and I'm ready to take that step. So it all starts with a decision, right? It all starts with a decision, and that decision is not usually what you can force. You know, it just hits you one day. Yeah.
I recall the first time I saw your write-up, it was all about business structure. And then it struck me that, yes, indeed, especially for many of us, many women, many coaches, many experts who come online to drive their business, you discover that along the line, there's actually no structure in some cases. And then you're doing probably what you love doing without being concerned as to the returns on investment. So tell us, how can an average person, woman, most importantly, running her business online, can ensure that it's not just about fun, it's not just about your hobby, it's not just about what you enjoy doing, but also consciously ensuring that on a daily basis you are getting returns on investment?
Okay, so it starts with aspiration. You know, people go into business for different reasons. Some people start a business because they just want to keep body and soul together. Some people start a business because even though they have all the money in the world, perhaps a woman who's married to a wealthy man, you know, and this happens a lot in our culture, and you just need something. So they set you up, literally, you know, just set you up. And then you have a business just somewhere you can go to, get dressed, and, you know, feel like you're doing something. Other people start a business because they cannot find jobs. Some people start a business because they're passionate about that particular thing. So when you take all of these reasons why people start businesses, to take it to a level that get you to become a superstar in whatever you're doing, there has to be that desire, that aspiration. This is what I want to do, something I want to become. And so you're envisioning what you want this company to be, even though you can't see the end of it, even though you're still starting very small, even though you don't have all the answers, you don't have all the resources, but you kind of have this dream of something you're trying to create. That's where it starts from. And then after you stay on that vision, write it down, just like the Bible says, write the vision, make it clear. It may not be in fancy details, but just like, why am I doing this? What do I hope to achieve? What do I want us to become? How do I want people to see us? The minute you start asking questions like that and answering them, the next thing then becomes, okay, so what is the first step that I can take towards this thing that I'm trying to achieve? And that's where you now go to setting out some clear goals, whether it's for 1 month or for 1 year. But you're saying within this time frame, this is something that I want to do. And so for one person, it might be to go from 2 customers to 100. For another person, it might be to get a very big organization as part of their clientele. For some other person, it might be about the money. For some people, it might be to hire the best hands in the industry. But whatever it is, there should be a goal that you now say, all right, in line with this thing that I'm trying to do, let me set this goal for a period. And then the minute you set the goal, then becomes, what strategy can I put in place? Now, I know strategy is a big word, and it has been abused and bastardized. Sometimes I actually feel bad even saying it, because a lot of people use it without understanding what it is. Strategy is the answer every time you ask the question, how am I going to do this? Whatever you're able to answer, that is your strategy. So it's like answering the how. So you have the vision of what you're trying to achieve. That's one. You set the goal that you want to, achieve or accomplish in a period of time. Feel free to pick whatever period. Some people are short-sighted, some people are long-sighted. And what I mean by that is, in business, some people, when they set very long-term goals, they're not really able to do anything in the short term. Some other people can only set goals in the short term, because when it's long-term, they get very lazy and lackadaisical. So choose what works for you. And then the next thing would be to now say, okay, so how am I going to do this? There are a ton of strategies out there. Right? For some, it's going to be how they use social media and what they're trying to achieve with it. For another person, it's going to be who they decide to partner with. For some other person, it's going to be the specific types of products or services that they're bringing and how different it is from what is existing in the market. For someone else, it's going to be maybe the price. Deciding to go in with a particular price point so that they can attract a lot of buyers. So again, the strategy is going to be different before you now get to the action, the specific steps that you're now taking on a day-to-day basis. So from this explanation alone, you can already start to see how a lot of people miss it. So most people just start something and just focus on what they're doing every day. There is no grand plan, no direction of where they're going, no set goal that is going to say, how do you measure success? How do you know if you're successful? How do you know if you're successful? What does it mean to you? It means different things to everyone. So if you've not gone through that process of specifying what you want and how you're going to achieve it, it becomes difficult to say when you're moving forward and when you're not. Another thing that happens is you're going to get distracted by everything that you see going on. People are executing on all sorts of things, and everybody brings their best foot forward to social media. And most business owners are spending a lot of time on social media. So what it means is, regardless of your reality, you're constantly looking at other people's best, which now puts you under undue pressure. And if you're not careful, you start looking and it looks like this is the in thing. It looks like this is working. Let's try it. And then as you're trying that one, competitor C does something else and, oh my God, really? That looks like it's the in thing. Then you adopt it. Sometimes it's that clear that you're copying. Other times you don't even realize it. But you gradually start picking things from different places because you're not standing on your own 2 feet. So it's about just looking around, spectating, right? It's about spectating and then just taking bits and pieces from everyone. But that's no way to build a sustainable business. And this is the reason a whole lot of people are not making the kind of moves that they need to, because they're all over the place. You open Instagram in the morning, you scroll through, in 2 minutes, you've come across like 7 people who are doing so many different things. Even if you had a to-do list, all of a sudden your mind is confused and you're thinking, how can I add something like this to what I'm already offering? It's the worst way to go because you're constantly putting yourself under pressure. You cannot tell when you succeed. And even when you go ahead to achieve some of those things that you've now said, let me copy, it doesn't feel like success because it wasn't yours.
Yes. And
right?
I agree with you totally, because along the line, it's easy for you to lose your originality, lose your authenticity, because in all of these, there's a need for people to feel the you-ness, and but truth be told, to what extent can an average woman, an average man in today's world, with the overwhelming presence of the social media and technology generally, to what extent can an individual maintain his or her authenticity?
To the extent that you have built a solid plan of action and have implicit self-confidence and self-belief in your ability to stay focused on that which you have set as your own path to success. That's really what it is. Everyone faces the same amount of pressure, but some people cave more than others. So there's that staying power, and this really is what entrepreneurship is about. Everyone is not an entrepreneur. Everyone who's running a business is not necessarily an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is about, 1, spotting opportunities that others don't necessarily see. Number 2, it's about appetite for risk. So if you are a risk-averse person, if you're not willing to try things regardless of what people say, if you're not willing to, take the bull by the horn and blaze a trail even when you've not seen anyone do it, guess what? You're a manager. You're just a business manager. You're not an entrepreneur. Right? These are the things that make entrepreneurship. And so staying on course, I often, not often, sometimes use the example. I don't really like using example of wildly successful people, because it's not often that we can glean into their habits. And it's in the habits of men, their systems, that you really get their secret, right? So while I don't often use wildly successful entrepreneurs, for example, I would just often share about Jeff Bezos and Amazon and how long it took them